Welcome to Globe Today channel. A devastating Ukrainian HIMARS strike on a Russian base in Makiivka, Donetsk Oblast, on December 31st generated significant criticism of Russian military leadership in the Russian information space. The Ukrainian General Staff reported that a Ukrainian precision strike on a Russian manpower and military equipment concentration point in Makiivka destroyed up to 10 pieces of equipment, but did not release an official casualty number as of January 2nd. The Department of Strategic Communications of the Ukrainian Armed Forces stated on January 1st that the strike killed 400 mobilized personnel and injured 300. Geolocated footage published on January 1st also placed the aftermath of the strike at the vocational school No. 19, fewer than 13 kilometers east of the front line. The Russian Ministry of Defense acknowledged the strike, claiming that 4 of the 6 rockets killed 63 Russian servicemen. Samar Oblast Governor Dmitry Azarov confirmed that among the deceased servicemen are residents of the oblast, and some Russian sources claimed that 600 servicemen of a mobilization regiment were in the school building at the time of the strike. Some Mil bloggers claimed that the death count was about 110, with over 100 wounded personnel. The Russian Ministry of Defense is likely attempting to deflect the blame for its poor operational security onto Donetsk People's Republic officials and mobilized forces. DNR law enforcement officials told Russian state wires that the strike occurred when Russian servicemen violated operational security by using personal cell phones, allowing Ukrainian forces to conduct a precision strike at the base. Kremlin-leaning outlets and some Mil bloggers amplified the claim, stating that Russian forces should not underestimate the Ukrainian ability to exploit poor OPSEC practices on the front lines, and called on the Kremlin to introduce stricter guidelines on cell phone use among servicemen. Luhansk People's Republic Deputy Interior Minister Vitaly Kiselyov amplified Mil blogger reports that military commanders are demanding the resignation of DNR head Denis Pushilin. Some DNR public officials have also called for the punishment of the official who had decided to use the school. The Russian Ministry of Defense may have deliberately relied on the DNR officials to blame OPSEC violations on mobilized servicemen for the attack in an effort to make the DNR the responsible party. The Russian Ministry of Defense's vague acknowledgement of the strike generated criticism towards the Russian military command, however. Wagner-affiliated Mil bloggers stated that Russian military command had made it easy for the Ukrainian forces to strike several hundred servicemen in one location, calling the DNR explanation of cell phone usage a lie. A former Russian officer had also stated that Russian forces stored ammunition in the school's basement, enabling the devastating strike. Other Mil bloggers stated that the Russian command witnessed similar strikes throughout the past 11 months but were criminally negligent and failed to disperse the Russian forces quartered in Makiivka into smaller groups further in the rear. Several Mil bloggers referred to a Putin statement about the necessity for the Ministry of Defense to take accountability and listen to criticism on December 21st, while calling on the Kremlin to punish the commander responsible for the OPSEC failures. Wagner financier and avid critic of the Russian military command, Yevgeny Prigozhin, offered an uncharacteristic and vague comment about the situation, stating that he could not reveal how Wagner prevents similar OPSEC problems. It seems that while the army is being defeated in the war, new crises are occurring in Russia's military administration every day. Only time will tell how long Putin can hold out in this situation.